Well, good evening Internet, and welcome back to lesson number 4 on our Start Playing Ukulele series. So up to now we've covered a few basic rhythm drills, how to play the open strings, how to do a few little fingering exercises, and we've covered the chords of C, F and G, along with the whole note, half note, quarter note and eighth note rhythms. And we've covered our first couple of songs, the 12-bar blues progression, 5 Years Time by Noah and the Whale. What we're going to do now is advance our rhythmic knowledge a little bit, and we're going to learn first the offbeat or upbeat rhythm. Very simply put, what this is playing on the second of our eighth notes. If we're counting 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and we're going to be playing on the and like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And as you can hear, this feels quite different to playing just a regular on the beat or eighth note. It's got a real bounce to it, and it's something that's really handy to be able to incorporate really into any instrument. If you've done the Start Playing Guitar Now series, you'll no doubt recognise this, and you'll probably recognise one or two of the songs that we're going to try as well. So first off, I'm going to put the metronome on. This is just a fairly gentle 65 beats per minute. I'm going to think 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. And this is just on a C chord, just playing on that offbeat. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and one thing you'll notice is that I'm still bringing my thumb down to do the downstroke, or if you're using a plectrum, using the pick. Still doing a downstroke even though I'm not hitting the strings, and the reason for this is very simple. I want to keep constant motion going, keep the hand moving at a constant speed, and that's going to also allow me to vary the rhythm more easily as we move on. So the first song we're going to look at is Message to You, Rudy by the Specials. We're going to be using the chords of, guess what, C, F and G. So what I've got here is a bar, 4 beats on the C, all on the offbeat. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, followed by half a bar on the F, so 2 beats, 1 and 2 and then half a bar on the G, again 2 beats, 3 and 4 and. Put that all together and we've got 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So now let's try that with the metronome. As I say, nice gentle 65 beats per minute. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. And once you're happy with that, we're going to try and move on and play along with a little section of the song. So just so I can show you how it all fits together. Hopefully, again, Google's copyright algorithm won't come down too harshly on me. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, and we'll leave that one there because we're also going to advance our rhythms a little bit and play, well, I think everyone knows what this. it's La Bamba. So what we're doing here is we're playing the C on the 1, 2, 1, 2. We're going to go to eighth notes and play 3 and 4 on the F. So 1, 2, 3 and 4 before going to the G on the and. So that's quite tricky. We're going to need to go from F on the downstroke to G on the upstroke. I'd recommend putting aside a couple of minutes just to really practice that motion over, because we want to have everything moving at the same speed. So that's F on the 4, G on the and, F on the down, G on the up. So that's putting our first bar together. 1, 2, 3 and 4 and. The second bar is dead easy by comparison. We're going to miss out beat 1, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, all on that G. So when we put it together, we're going to go 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and C, C, F, 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 G and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So now let's give that a go with the metronome, getting a steady 65 beats per minute. 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4. And I would suggest playing that a few times over with the metronome, gradually raising the tempo. And now we'll go and try and play it with the song. And again, we won't go through the whole thing. I think you get the gist. So I will leave you with those to practice. Please remember to like, share, subscribe. It may not look like it with these Hollywood production values, but this is a very small channel run on a donated second-hand PC and a couple of old mobile phones at the minute. So every like, every share, every subscribe, that all helps. Tremendous boost for morale. And I'll leave things there before I start to waffle. Thank you and good night. Guitar players, see you on Friday for 1 Minute Lick.